this Atlas belt sander has a plate that mounts to this upright, or you turn this lever and it falls down. I gotta find a new place for this. True story. Let's see if I can show you. It ripped the pocket right out of my jacket. This knob right here, the whole pocket just went poof, just like that. So I gotta find a new place for it. But I digress. This belt travels this way and lines up to this flat surface here and this flat surface here. And what I had was, like, if you see, this has a lot of clearance this way because this machine was designed for 37 and a weird fraction of 16ths custom belts. So this, like, look how, oh, let's see, yeah. So normally it would be like up here. So these are cheap, like 36 inches. I have a Mastercraft thingamajig and it's 36 inches and it's just super cheap. And what I'm able to do with it is take this down, this edge here, and I took it down on enough of an angle that this will clear. I could have gone, I went 45. I'm like, oh. But this one over here, same thing. That was from the factory, so I used that as a square edge, propped it up, and just milled away. One of the other things that I had to get for clearance, I don't want this thing to tip. Lock her in. You see the belt would come around here and it would grind because the alignment, this thing just, it's just terrible. Like, I don't know if it should wobble that much. Anyway, the bearings in it are just full of gack. But I took that off and I took that off. I'm like, well, let's give it a brief. So arrows tell you which way the belt goes. Push it down all the way. Luckily this screw had enough travel. Actually had ample travel, which was lucky. There were a couple of guys who wanted to say, like, who were like, you read a couple of the groups about this one in particular, and people were like, well, they want you know, like a custom 37 sorry, this is all angled, other adjustment. They wanted a 37 and I think it was like 11/16 belt. And I'm like, that's so strange. It's just such a weird thing. Bada bing. All right. There you go. This is over. Tighten it up. Alright, this is super duper sloppy. Clean up the slop in the belt. You know, in the machining world, clearance is clearance. Ding, ding, ding. Right, so I have about a 1/16 of an inch there. Here I have about like a 1/4 of an inch, it feels like. So I'm going to try this before I take off too much more. For me, I could probably go a little bit more than that. And I could probably cut this rake a little bit more. The other thing I could do is just take off the little tip and square it off. But I don't know, I haven't decided yet. This thing has other issues. I just wanted to see if I could do the belt thing. That's number one. Like, to get 36-inch belts is you know, it's weird. There's also a shroud missing. So this shroud connects here, here, down at the bottom. That's missing, and that would help. It doesn't do anything to keep the belt on, but that would help. And then also what is missing, there's this brace that goes here. So this brace goes here, and then this table with these two bolts can go over here, and then you can put the big table on the upright. But, you know, it's a pretty good, you know, casting. I really like the casting. I like this. I like its form factor. Like, it's pretty small. This sump pump sucks. So this is, you know, we'll see what happens. I'm not exactly sure. But it's a, you know, use a precision level when setting up. Yeah, we'll get to that once the stand could be considered somewhat precision of anything. Thanks for watching.